Hey, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. If you revert back to the video that I did, or actually Jan and I did on Friday, um, I wanted to expand a little bit more on that. And I had said that I would. When it comes to Christmas gifts and things like that, definitely don't feel like you're pushed up against the corner. You're going to have a panic attack because there's no need. Because why? I know all of us have a dollar store somewhere around where we live. And believe it or not, I was just over there um, earlier today picking up some stuff. And I was walking around looking and I saw some things you could actually purchase. Of course, it depends on how little or how big of a family that you have. But I was walking around looking and I saw some things that you could actually purchase and make little gifts out of. For example, you could get, I had shown them in the past, perhaps you might remember, the coffee mugs. They have different ones. You can get plain ones, you can get ones with writing, the designs, they have different ones. You could get that. You could always pick up some candy canes and stick that down in there. They've got packs of cookies, like you get like 5 or 10 cookies in a pack. They've got those. You could maybe look and see if they have. I didn't really look to see if they had it, but they probably do, like an assorted variety pack of like hot chocolate and things like that. You might be able to put that down in there. The sky's a limit. You could literally work around the dollar store, Dollar Tree in order to give somebody a gift or a present. And believe it or not, to me, those types of gifts that you put together in a case like that, to me, has more meaning than if you were to go out to a department store or whatnot and buy a physical, you know, material gift of some type that you're going to give me and wrap it up and hand it to me. I would much rather have something that's put together because it comes from the mind. It's the thought of actually taking that amount of time, whatever amount of minutes it takes to actually put it together and make it up. But basically, though, bottom line, work around the dollar store. In fact, I have this item right here. I don't know how this would um, work in, but this is something you could probably give as a gift. I actually got this at the dollar store. Um, it's a tablet cutter, but do you necessarily have to use it specifically for Tylenol or anything like that that you want to split, or an antibiotic pill that you want to split? No, I'm pretty sure if you have vitamins, you could probably accomplish the same thing. You could take the vitamin if it's like a 500 milligram or one that's a little bit big in size, that looks like it might be a bit much to take. You could always put it right in there, and then it's got like a small razor blade that comes down and it'll split the pill in two. But make sure, what I've learned about this one, and I've had a couple of others, is when you put the pill in there left to right, make sure that you seat it as far up as it will go, and make sure that it's not to the left, to the right. Make sure it's exactly level, because if you don't, it's going to cut like 60/40, 70/30. It's not going to give you a precise middle cut. So that can be something that could be given as a gift. Like I say, it's not necessarily something that's got to be used for medicines, although that was probably the original intention, or a headache pill. But I don't see why you couldn't do it with vitamins. And in fact, I've actually used it on vitamins. There were times that I didn't want to take 500 milligrams of vitamin C, although they say 500 is the daily allowance. So I went. one step further. What did I do? I decided to take the 500 milligrams, split it in two, and I divided it up. I took part of it in the morning, and then I took the other part later in the day, closer to my dinner time. I figured it's you're still getting the 500, but you're doing it in moderation rather than all at once. But yeah, definitely consider going to the dollar store, look around. The coffee mugs is great. The candy canes, they've got so many varieties of different types of cookies and candies and things that you can pick from that you could put together. And I wanted to bring up one other thing too. Jan from New York City Saves Money had done a video a little while back, not too far back. It was a carrier that was made out of plastic. You could put a pie in it, but it was ideally made for muffins. You could go that step. The graham cracker crust, I did see that today. The pudding was there. If you wanted to throw together a no bake cheesecake, you could do that. You could get the muffin carrier, which would also hold a pie. You could go that route and give that as a gift. Another idea for a gift, this just came to me before I conclude here, is I used to do this. You could always get a box of chocolate covered cherries, but I didn't always get my chocolate covered cherries at the dollar store. Sometimes I would go to Walmart, but this was back when they were about $1 a box. I don't know what they run now in Walmart. I haven't really checked, but you could do chocolate covered cherries. They've got these little small containers of butter cookies. To me, if you're going to do a butter cookie, get their variation of a butter cookie instead of the Royal Dansk. Why do I say that? Last year, I bought Royal Dansk. I got it off of Amazon. Not that I'm sponsoring them. It was good, but there was something about the buttery taste or something about it that was completely off. You know, with shrinkflation and everybody trying to cut back on ingredients, that's probably where the effect came in. But you could always get those little small round, they're about 6, 7 inches around of butter cookie. You could give that as a gift. The sky is the limit. It's just a matter of going in there, walking around, and you could make everybody's gift a little different. Doesn't always have to be the exact same thing. So, definitely keep that in mind. All right, everybody. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Um, you know, Hopefully, I gave you some ideas for Christmas if you don't want to go out, because you don't really have to go out and spend tons of money to give somebody a gift. And like I say, anybody that puts a gift together for me has a lot more value to it than if you go and buy something in the store. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great rest of whatever time of day that you're in. And I or we will see you here next time.